started, I'm going to go ahead and hit the record button. So first of all, I want to welcome you all to our training. Thank you guys so much for being here on this Wednesday night. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you chose to spend the next hour with us, and we appreciate it. You guys, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so I know that some of you may be cooking right now, but if you can just spend some time focused here for a few minutes, I would appreciate it. Make sure that you send out any last-minute messages. Feel free to use the chat. Say hello. Say welcome to everybody that's new on here, and welcome to all the people that have been with us for a while. So thank you very much. First of all, I want to give a shout out to some people. I want to give a shout out to all of the people who showed up to all of the events, whether you were in Chicago, San Diego, Dallas, Texas, whether you were in Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you guys so much for being there. I appreciate it. You guys have always brought the energy and the heat. You guys are bringing guests, and we have a blast. I know that I do, and it's great to have that opportunity to actually meet with you guys face to face. And it's one of the reasons why I like to use Zoom in particular. I like to see everybody's happy and smiling faces for being here. So to all of the people who are in the Royaltie affiliate group, you guys should all be in there. Make sure that you do. Whoever is in here who has the link to that group, feel free to share it in the chat with everybody so that they know how they can access it as well. If you're in that group, I want to give you a shout out for welcoming the newest people that are in there. People come for the money, but they stay for that feeling. And what I want you guys to do is recognize how important it is and what a leadership quality it is when someone does go ahead and recognize people and they welcome people. Everyone loves it. Remember the first time that you joined the group, make sure that you participate in welcoming people like you would want as if you were welcoming your own person. And make sure that when your newest affiliate or customer signs up and you add them to that group, make sure that you give them a proper welcome as well, and make sure that you tag them in the pinned post so they get all of the information. A lot of people ask questions that could have been answered or getting started by looking at the pinned post in the group. The pinned post, whether you're on a cell phone or on a computer, it's at the very top. It's the first post. It'll say view pinned post, and it has a great big start here button for anybody who's missed it. Make sure that you are going through it, okay? And make sure that you tag your newest people in it. I want you guys to know that tonight we're going to be talking about the 3 P's in the business, which is positivity, patience, and posture, okay? I'm also going to be giving you guys 3 things that you could start doing right now to take advantage of the contest or the bonuses that we have to offer. So first thing I'm going to talk about is the Christmas bonus that we have running from November 21st through December 24th. If you personally, right now, personally go ahead and get yourself 4 orders. It does not matter if the person gets 1 gem, 2 gems, 3 gems, 4 gems, 5 gems. They just have to be 4 new orders. You will get a $100 cash bonus, and those cash bonuses will be paid daily via PayPal. Just send it into support, have somebody check your account, and let them know that you just received 4 new orders. There are no limits. Absolutely no. Whether you're the newest person and you get $100 can be something great towards your holiday bonuses or holiday cash or Christmas money that you're saving up for, or whether you're the rock star who can go out there and sign 48 people and get 12 bonuses. I want you guys to go and get it all. There is no limit. This is on top of, in conjunction with the regular compensation plan. Our regular compensation plan is if you sign 10 new personal customers or affiliates, 10, right here, 10, you get a $250 bonus. So if you do the calculation like Ron and I were doing this morning, if you go ahead and get 10 before the month of November is out, that would give you a $200 cash bonus and a $250 bonus toward your December pay, right? November to November gets you paid out December 15th. Isn't that correct, Ron? So of that money, you're getting paid $450, okay? Make sure that you guys realize that. Now, we have another bonus that is available to you guys that will actually double the volume. Not only do you get paid first and last month when somebody comes in, they'll pay the first and the last month toward their volume inside of the compensation plan, but you have a way that you can now double it. How do you double that volume? You get someone to download the Android app that we have right now, have them log in, build a card, and send a screenshot of that card to me at Cheryl@royaltie.com. CHERYL@royaltie.com. Have them go and build it. If your person has an iPhone, I'll give you guys just a really quick tip, and you have an Android or you know someone that has an Android, go ahead and have somebody log in from an Android, maybe teach them how to do it, build them a card, screenshot it. Will you still get the double volume? Have them send it to me. Thank you very much. Will that help you out? Yes, it will. There are no excuses on why you personally cannot get that done. You can. What happens to your newest customer or affiliate that does that? They will be put in a drawing as well to get their monthly for free the next month, or $49 if they earn it for free. How many people can realize how big of a bonus that can be and how much momentum can take place inside of your business in doing so? You're talking about almost quadruple the volume because you get paid double up front. Now you're doubling the double, which is quadruple. You're getting paid $100 on every 4, $250 for every 10. If you like math and you understand the compensation plan here, well, there are people here sitting on the edge of their seats, dying, crazy excited about what they can do. How many people? Go ahead, raise your hand, unmute yourself, say me, put it in the chat, get excited. Are you excited about the bonuses that we have and the opportunity to go ahead and earn quadruple residual, right, toward your residual income? Yes.
Me.
Gina, yes, definitely.
I am a person who loves the opportunity to set goals. And I want you to know right now, if you haven't claimed how many people or how many fours or what you're going to do inside, now is the time to do so. Okay? Right now is the time that you should be doing it. So make sure that you take a moment and do that as well. We're going to go over goal setting. We're going to go over all of that stuff. But before we do, I want to talk to you guys about posture, patience, and positivity. How many of you guys are aware of the 3 Ps that we have today? Anybody? Go ahead, raise your hand. You guys can, shout it out, get excited. Right now, posture is something that I talk to. I believe Diana is on here today. People that I talk to about in this business. There will be a rule in Royaltie if you want to be successful. I want to hear you guys shout it out, put it in the group, claim things. You should be posting on Facebook. You should be excited about your business, but there will be something that we do here in Royaltie. Look at me getting all excited about what we're going to do here. I am a huge believer in what you put out gets put back into your universe. Never speak negatively about what you can't do. I believe that you can do anything. And if there's one person that will believe in you, it will be me. Okay? You cannot go around saying, I'm not good at closing. I'm not good at calling. I'm not good at this. I can't talk to businesses before you get on the phone. Why does that happen? Before you get on the phone and before you introduce your person to something, your posture goes kind of like this. Because you feel the fear of everything, and posture is everything. What you put out will get put back. So when we talk about posture, this is what I'm talking about. What if I sat here? This is posture of someone who does not or isn't aware or confident about their business. Here we go. What if I led the team training call like this? Hey, what's up, you guys? Tonight we're going to talk about posture, positivity, and patience. Do you guys know what posture? I think I do.
Bye. See you later.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Wakey.
I almost put you guys to sleep. But you know what I used to do when I wasn't so confident about what I did? When I get on the phone, I stand up and I start talking like this. I get postured, right? When I sit up, I tell people, you may be able to do this job from bed, but if you have to at all do it from bed, you better sit your butt up in bed and start talking. I want you to get on the phone like this. Sit like this. If you think the posture doesn't mean anything, you're fooling yourself. You project out when you sit up. Dress up. Make sure that you're ready to make a phone call. Make sure that you're confident in what you're doing, and do not talk to yourself in any kind of defeatist tone and say, I am not good at this. I want us to aim to be the most positive group that we can possibly be, positive in speaking about each other, positive in speaking about royalty, and positive when we think about ourselves. And that's where positivity comes in at. You have got to be positive if you want to be a leader. You're here because you already are a leader, whether you believe you are or believe you're not. That's up to you. But I'm telling you right now that you're here because you are, in fact, a leader. Leaders remain positive. People say this all the time. There is a quote, remaining positive in a negative time is not naive. It's called leadership. It is called leadership. The people that sit out there and they want to say things, or you want to, you know, when you get your positive pants on and you can lead from this with posture and positivity, who will believe me if I say, man, if you're half in, you will get half the recruits. If you're a quarter of the way in, I can read you from a mile away. When you're all in and you have posture and positivity, well, would you be more likely to join somebody who talks like this and is positive about what they're doing, or they're on the fence? I could tell somebody who's in a business that tries to recruit me into one or tries to sell me into a business, I could tell if they're half in or half out in about 4 seconds. You can too. Your posture, your attitude, what you put out, the way you introduce yourself, your soul, everything, your vibe, it's contagious. It really is. So you better keep the positivity flowing, right? And when you keep the positivity flowing, one of the things that you have to do in leadership is be absolutely patient. Patient. One of the things that I know that people do inside of leadership, so I'm going to mute everybody out again, is when you're a leader, having patience, well, it's a virtue, because you're going to get on phone calls and you're going to face objections a lot. And people are going to test you and people are going to ask you questions. And patience is keeping a good attitude while things are happening. Patience is the ability to keep a good attitude while things are happening. One of the things I like most is when, you know, the walls could be crumbling. You could be sitting there facing objection after objection after objection after objection and smile. I want to talk to you guys about Jess. She's here tonight. And you guys, if you're in the Royalty Affiliate private group, you can see Jess banging people in. And I'll tell you exactly why Jess can do that. Because I told Jess, you better marry the process and divorce the outcome. You just keep on picking it up and dialing, 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 and you will be the most resilient person on the planet. And the moment that you're not resilient or you feel down, or she messages me like yesterday and says, I don't feel like I did enough, I tell her, yo, you may not talk about my friend like that. You may not, because we are the picture of positivity, and I will not let you speak like that. But why does it happen for certain people or not? Because of the posture, because of the patience, because of her positivity. Jess, for a second, if you could say the one thing, I just call people out, and Jess knows that I'll push her right to her very edge of her comfort zone where she is right now and say, what's the one thing that everybody can do that you've done if they've seen you putting people in the group? Go ahead, Jess.
Stay consistent.
Stay consistent, that's it?
You said the one thing.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing. You want to elaborate on stay consistent, or what's happening there, kiddo?
Just, you know, just like be focused. Stay
what do you have to stay consistent in, Jess? What do I tell you?
Stay consistent in calling.
Right? If people only work the days that they feel like, well, then they aren't working at all. Success is the ability to remain consistent and patient and doing your income producing activities. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate that there, buddy.
Thank you, Ron.
Jess is like, thanks. So Jess, great job. There are other people in here that you'll see. People ask me all the time, hey, what's that person doing that I'm not doing? What's that person doing that I'm not doing? And I ask them, what do you do every single day? Because I can tell you exactly what that person's doing every single day. Before we get into the 3 things that you can do, one of the things that I must talk to you guys about right now is the ability to figure out who you are in your business. You would not be here right now if you did not want to build a business. I rarely ever discuss what I've done or how I can help other people build a business inside of this organization. But I'll tell you right now, that's what I do. I build businesses and help other people do the exact same thing. Okay, will I be the easiest person to join? Well, no. Will I be the easiest person on you? Absolutely not. So if you're here, you're kind of probably going to see the more business and more punchy side of me, because I know what will get you results, and that's what you're here to get. So I won't hold back, but I will get you results. Now, if you have a pen and paper handy, I want you to make sure that you bust it out right now. Right now, you should be looking for it, okay? Right now, you should be fully paying attention. Great job, Forrest, okay? We talked about positivity, patience, posture. All of those are your recognition. All of those are your happy things, right? All the things that people say are great. But let me tell you about income producing activities and what you're going to do right now to get real with yourself and get yourself some results, okay? Doing this at this time when there are bonuses available will make you a machine of sales. Recruiting will make you better than you've ever been before, okay? So, is everybody ready? Hands up if you're ready. Let's go. Hands up if you're ready. Okay. You get on the phone with me. One of the first things that I'm going to ask you is, how many hours a week can you work? Anybody? How many hours a week can you work? Now, a lot of you will just spit out some mundane number at me and go, I can work about 20 hours a week. That's not going to work for me. I'm going to treat this like a business, and I want you to treat this like a business as well. So, how many hours a week can you work? There is no wrong answer here. I don't care if I get your results, whether you're going to work 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 20 hours, 40 hours, 60 hours. How many hours a week can you work? And you better be realistic. I do not want to hear what happened, this, that. Learn to monotask, right? When you work, you're at work. Clock in just like you will when you run a business, okay? So, as many as it takes, somebody put, I want to hear a solid hour, solid hours that you can work. So, if you work a 9 to 5, right? Can you work from 5 to 9 after that? Will you work from till 12? Will you work till when? How many hours can you work? Actually, pull out the number, okay? Be honest with yourself. I want to see a solid number, okay? Smart goal setting is creating solid numbers for someone, okay? Let me tell you, seriously, if you're writing this down, this will get you results. This is called finding your ratio. You're going to go ahead, write down the hours. Now, 80% of the hours that you can work better be spent doing income producing activities. So take the hours that you said that you could be awake and be working, and make sure that you designate 80% of those hours to income producing activities, okay? That isn't training. That isn't going through the files. That isn't posting on Facebook. That isn't doing anything like that. Income producing activities are picking up the phone and calling, having real conversations with people. That is an income producing activity. Do we understand? Income producing activity. Feel free to write over there, income producing activity. If it's 40 plus, make sure that you are actually spending that time doing the income producing activities, okay? Once you do the income producing activities and you write down the number that you are going to do, decide what you can do. I want you to find your ratio. It does not matter if you are the newest person. It does not matter if you're the best person. Inside of marketing, we should all, I'm telling you, the thing that changes people's lives is understanding and holding themselves accountable, okay? Running a business. So inside of that time that you have, how absolutely sure are you in what you're doing, and what will you do for your income producing activities? I want you to note every single phone call that you make, okay? The time that it takes you to make those phone calls, okay? And how many closes and how many follow-ups from the phone calls that you get, right? How many people will blow you off? How many people will tell you to call back later? And how many phone calls you could bust out in that day, and then the day turns into the week, and then the week turns into the month. By the end of the month, you should have how many people you are able to close, considering how many phone calls you can make, considering how many hours you've worked. Why? Because if you know how many phone calls you need to make, how many people that you sign, and how many hours that it takes, will you not know the activities that you need to do to reach our compensation plan? Everyone. Yes. Because you don't have to put people in this leg, put people in this leg, put people in this leg, do this, do this, do this. No, no, no. Your upline is not responsible for your business. I'm going to hurt some feelings. Your upline is not responsible for your business, and neither is your downline responsible for your business. You are responsible for your business. If you want to make money here, hold your own self accountable, okay? You want to find an accountability partner, do it, but make sure that you are self-aware enough to know that if you're not recruiting, that you're not making the phone calls. If you're making the phone calls, that you know what to change, okay? All of this stuff will help. Want to know why? Here you go. If you have to make 100 phone calls to recruit 5 people, and the 100 phone calls takes you the amount of hours that you have to do in a month, whatever, even if you have an hour a day, well, then you know that you have to double time it to get 10 people into your business, to get 15 people into your business, to get 20 people into your business for that month. Causes of a measure during a contest are everything, because you will push harder during a contest and you'll see immediate gratification and results. A lot of times in marketing, people stop on the 3rd no, because they haven't reached the result of immediate gratification. I need you guys to know, I need you guys to understand what Jess does, to marry the process of doing this and divorce the outcome, and understand that every single day, every single phone call is a learning process. What I used to do in order to help myself, and I want you guys to feel free to adopt this exact same thing, is I am very, very organized in the phone calls that I make. How many hours? Goal setting. There's a sheet inside of the file section. If you haven't gotten it, make sure that you download it and print it out. And I would calculate my ratio and make sure that my ratio went up every single month, and my phone calls go up, because you'll get better and better and better at it. If you want to keep your positive attitude, make sure that you write down one thing that you learned from each phone call, because that is a win. There are 0 failures in getting a phone call that is a rejection. I will say it again. There are 0 failures for every single phone call that you get a rejection. You did not get a rejection. You just learned a lesson, and you will learn to face that objection over and over and over again, okay? You have tools inside of the group that you can utilize. If you feel like you're not a great closer, I give Craig shout outs, I give Ron, I give Jesse. How many 3-way calls do we do? Want to know why Jesse closes a lot of people? Jesse will tell you, hey, I may not be the strongest closer, but I listen to you close all day and I get to be a stronger closer. Right on, Jess? You could unmute. We'll wait for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, exactly. So I want you to know that you have royaltycalendar.com at your disposal. Got a 3-way call? Use it. Need a team call? Use it. Need to learn to face objections? Use it. It's always there for you. You could see the amount of time. You could schedule it when you'd like to do it. The reason why I like to Zoom call with people, you could also use the phone numbers, because I like that face-to-face accountability with people, okay? So I want you guys to figure out that making the phone calls and finding your ratio will be one of the greatest things that you will not only do for this business, but for every single business to come. This has been one of the rules of success that I have followed and has helped me a whole lot during the way. I can tell you my ratio like that. In a month's time, I can increase my ratio. If I need to make more money, I know how many more hours I need to work and how many more phone calls I need to personally make to increase the volume inside of my organization, because I know how many calls it takes to then go ahead and get this many signups, to get this much volume, to go ahead and get it inside of the compensation plan. You can do the exact same thing. So everybody with me before I get to 3 ways that you can start calling people? Everybody? Feel free. All right. Good on you. If you are, I'll get to that in a minute. If you are struggling, we're going to talk about 3 ways. People are always like, well, I joined one of these things before. None of my friends talked to me. I'm in the, no friends list over here. I have nobody to talk to. I can't talk to anybody. Nobody's going to talk to me anymore. Royaltie is a business that helps every single kind of business. If you're looking for leads, people will know, Kathy, Frank, Fran, all the people, Forrest, that are here. If you need a lead list, go get a telephone book. Want to be better at doing the script that's inside of our group? Go ahead and grab yourself the telephone book right now, and you could play, spin the telephone book, throw it in the air wherever it lands, do what you got to do. I don't know if you pick a Bible verse, you do one of these and bam, and that's it, right? Go ahead, pick it, that's your thing. Grab yourself a magic marker, and every time, exit them out. Exit them out, and you just keep smiling and dialing all day long, all day long, all day long, all day long. You'll get follow-ups. You'll get people who are interested. You'll get people who are not interested. You'll get people to tell you, stop calling here, whatever. But you're going to marry the process, and you're going to learn a heck of a lot during the way. I know I keep on using Jess as an example, but Jess is like, I learned so much in the past 3 weeks, I can't even tell you. Holy cow, because I keep on her going, keep calling, Jess. Great, that's fantastic. I'm not sure if I keep calling. That's fantastic, Jess. Have a good day. Keep calling. Why ain't you calling, right? You can call. You're going to learn more. You're going to learn more. You're going to learn more. At first, you're all going to hate me. First week is going to be like, whatever. By the second week, by the third week, and everybody's going to be rocking and rolling, and you're going to see everybody start to add people into the group, okay? You have the opportunity to literally go grab a phone book and just wing it, and every single person that's there, well, you have the opportunity to say hello to those people. You have the script that I've called business after business after business after business. Everything in that script is designed for you to face objections. Everything is designed for you to give the facts and to close there, right? If you think that failure is not closing on the first exposure, you're wrong. There's only 1 to 3% that close upon first exposure. It usually takes 5, 7. It used to take me 12 exposure. It was crazy, right? So make sure your follow-ups are still income producing activities. How many new calls? How many follow-up calls? Keep yourself a great chart of what you're doing, okay? Make sure that you're keeping note on what you're doing. You can only fix through stats and analyzation. One of the things that I have a very difficult time understanding is how passionate we are about impressions and views on our business cards, because we need stats. And when I ask people what the stats are on their business and their business ratio, they say, I don't know. I go, but you're so passionate about impressions and views on your card, but tell me your stats on your business. Keep your stats on your business, keep your ratio, be so passionate about your ratio, be more passionate about your ratio than you are about the views and impressions on your card, or just as passionate. If you've ever been passionate about the views and ratios on your card, hand up. I want to see you be that passionate about the ratio that you have inside of your business. Leaders inside of marketing know their ratio. I want you all to realize how powerful knowing your ratio is as well, okay? Everybody can have access to a phone book, right? Does anybody have an excuse of why they have no leads to call right now, even though that's just the first one? Anyone? Anyone? Great. Fantastic. Find business cards. Can everybody go ahead out there and collect business cards? Somebody's got a business card. Somebody still got that Rolodex of business cards that they had. Forrest. He done raised his hand. Everybody has access to business cards, right? If you have a receipt from your local grocery store, we got this tip from Keith in Texas. On the back of the receipt is a bunch of people advertising. Do you think they're getting a great ROI on the advertising that they're doing on the back of a receipt? No. Help these people market and advertise. If you're not advertising on the most looked at space on the planet right now, well, you probably should be, right? Everybody with the head shake, okay? Now, I've built most of my businesses utilizing Facebook. I've built the majority of my business utilizing Facebook. And one of the things that I see people do is they do it wrong on Facebook. They post constantly about their business. They post constantly about things. They post, but they never do anything with it. There should be, do you know what people love about businesses? They love screenshots and activity. They love to see people winning. Right now, people should be screenshotting and putting it out there. We are rocking this team training. I have the best team on the planet. We're crushing it right now, right? Why? Because people want to see people who are all in. They do business with people who are all in. I can tell if you're half in or half out when you post. Trust me, okay? So make sure that you're sharing things like that. I will tell you the most engagement that I get via Facebook, and you should be aware of it too. Are you ready? People don't do anything with the likes or comments that they get on a post. I don't care if I post a picture of myself. I don't care if I post a picture of my daughter. I don't care if I post a picture of my business. I don't care. You know what? Leads are never ending. If I get 100 likes, 400 likes, 500 likes, you know what I'm doing? I'm going through that list of people and going, who haven't I talked to? And you know what I'm doing? I'm introducing to them via Messenger, and I'm doing something like this. Hey, Forrest, how are you? My name's Cheryl Coker. I'm the mother of a 5, 6, and 8-year-old former electrician turned marketer, and I'm super excited that you liked my post. I'm glad that we have the opportunity to meet. I'm not sure if we've spoken to each other before, but I'm excited to get to know you a little more today. I went and peeped on your profile, and I see that you're positive, just like I am. What I'd like to do is know if you'd like to speak on the phone with each other for maybe 10 or 15 minutes. What I found out is Facebook may be social, but it's really not that social. Want to take 10 minutes and get to know each other? Thanks, Forrest. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. What you give out will get put back. And Forrest will go, thank you. What will Forrest do if Forrest goes, how many of you have gone, thanks for the friend request? For real. How many of you have said, thanks so much, or whatever? What you give out will get put back. So you want to know what Forrest or most people do? I could tell you for a fact of my life, I've put a lot of people into the business. You know what they do? They give out what I do. So Forrest will say, hey, what's up? I'm Forrest. I'm in the marketing industry. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and I'm super excited. And I went and peeped your profile too, and I think that you're positive as well. I'd love to get to know you. Yeah, sure, I have 10 minutes to talk to you. Let me know if this is a good time. And I'll say it's great time. Here's my number. And great people who are in sales or marketing are great listeners. And all you have to do is everything that you've ever learned in kindergarten. It's build a relationship and be friends with somebody. Do you have to roll and throw your business to somebody? Do you have to hit them with the script right now if you wanted to build this business on Facebook? No. All you have to do is follow form, family, occupation, recreation, money. Maybe throw in there, hey, how do you advertise that business that you have? And then you give them a few seconds of what you do. But relationships, closing, all of it that happens when you see people that build businesses on Facebook. We don't messenger people and build that business on Facebook. That doesn't become a sticky business. We have messenger bots. We have all kinds of things that answer. I love it, but I know how it's done. I've done it very successfully. And it's done by creating the relationships with people. Jesse is a prime example of somebody who I've known for 2 years on Facebook, finally in a business together, crushing it, right? I met Jesse through Facebook. We chit chat on the phone all the time. Kathy, I know her through Facebook. And almost every single person here. But I pick up the phone. This, I don't care if you have an Android or an iPhone, your number one business builder will be your phone. I need you guys to pick it up and start talking to it. My favorite message on Facebook is, if somebody introduces themselves to me, I say, want to chat? The line that gets most people into my business today is, hey, want to chat? Do you want to chat? Get to know somebody, and you have something that everybody can utilize. How do you market your business? That's it. But first, I want you guys to get to know the people that are inside of your business. Now, we talked about all of these things: posture, patience, positivity. We talked about 3 different ways right now, actually 4. Can you pick up the phone book? Yes. Can you talk to people who've liked your post? Can you send them that voice message? If Siobhan is on here, she'll tell you that girl can add some people into the group. Ask her why, because she does exactly what I told her to do on Facebook. Literally follows the exact thing that I've told her to do, builds the relationships, talks to people. Business cards, back of receipts. You can walk into a business if you like. There is no wrong way. Do I suggest walking in over calling? Only if you feel more comfortable calling, or walking in only if you can hold your posture up in walking in, only if you're willing to take the hits on walking in, only if you feel like that's what you want to do. There's a means of being comfortable and a means of being uncomfortable, okay? Master one of the arts that you want to do, and then spend some time doing the one thing that you're uncomfortable doing, okay? Recognize what you're good at. If you're great at calling, keep calling. If you're great at walking in, keep walking in. There's never a do this over do that answer. If you walk in and you do the analysis paralysis and you freeze right there on the spot, but you can make phone calls, would I tell you to keep walking in the door? No, I tell you to keep walking in the door if you want to face that fear, if that's what you need to do. Or I tell you to keep calling too, right? There's a lot of ways to build this business, right? There are a lot of people right now, because I've been in this situation before, $100 and signing up 4 people. The bonuses that are available right here, right now for you can change someone's life. The things that happen before a holiday can actually change someone's life. The momentum that will start in your business today through the difficult times after Thanksgiving and Christmas, if you can structure some phone calls, if you could be disciplined right now, the intros that you're making, maybe you won't close everybody. Why do I want you to keep your ratio now over every other time? Because usually in business in January, the big kaboom happens, and you know what? You'll be thankful you put in the legwork when everybody else was resting. One of the things that I've done inside of my business is constantly remain consistent throughout the year. There is no downtime. I stay this, steady, steady, steady. Can you remain consistent? I had a talk with everybody in Chicago when I was there, and I said, one of the craziest things that drives me insane is people that go, I will outwork you. I will outwork you. They go, Cheryl, Coco, you haven't met me yet. I will outwork you. And you know what I do? But I will outconsist you. But I will outconsist you. Become dedicated to consistency. You can work the 20 hours, you have to understand your ratio, your time. I usually go to bed at 2 and I wake up at 6, and that suits me. Sometimes I wake up at 6:30. It's the day that I sleep in. Will someone else want to sleep only 4.5 hours for the past 3 years? Probably not. You have to decide what you run on. But, way to go. But if that's what you can do, if you start studying East Coast times, West Coast times, when you can call, do it. Do it. You won't regret it. But if that toll on your life makes you need to take a week off, then figure something else out, because it's better to remain consistent than it is to have punches, right? Let me tell you, one big hard hit, take a break. One big hard hit, take a break. I want to be this guy, 10,000 punches. Just remain inconsistent, okay? Remain consistent inside of your business. One other tip before I open it up to some questions and things that we're going to talk about here is I talked about views and impressions and things like that. I want you guys to understand where the company is headed, where we've started from, where we are going, and why you should be excited. Okay? If you focus on the past and the things that happen, nothing ever comes happen. I want you guys, I had a mentor once tell me to become a rhino. And it was like this. I want you to see nothing but what's in front of you and keep knocking everything down. Stay this way. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. I said in Chicago, my middle name should be Kim because I know how to keep it moving. Keep it moving, keep it moving. I don't live in the past. I live in the future, and I keep going. We, as a company, have started in May. We've grown a lot. We've done a lot of things. We've done changes inside of the compensation plan. We've done changes inside of the back office. We have people. We have support changes. We have a lot. And the structure of the company has changed for the better, and everybody here should be hella excited about where we're going. Buy a business card, or creating a sound structure for a small business right now you can walk into and say, let me build you a platform to market your business on the most looked at device on the planet, and measure or structure that business card for you and walk out in 15, 20 minutes is something that cannot be offered. Okay, you should be really, really proud of it, and where we're going, and the money that is put on the table right now. Successful people continue to look forward. Business leaders continue to look forward. I want you guys to get your rhino glasses on. I want you guys to stay focused, become like this. If you want to change, you would not be here. Put your hand up, put it in the chat. Right now, you have got to claim things. Set goals for yourself. Are you going to count the hours that you're going to work? Will you find your ratio? Will you be patient? Will you have posture? Will you have positivity? And will you go out there today and decide to make a positive change in your business? You have a tool that every single person who owns a small business should be utilizing right now to advertise or market their businesses. Leaders, stay focused. You are on here for the right reasons, okay? One of the things that people do all day long is one of these. I'm not sure. My beacon showing up? I love this. My beacon's showing up. I don't know if it showed up. Should I? I'm turning Bluetooth off. I'm turning Bluetooth back on. Is it? Can I? Is it? Is it? Will I? Back office. Back office. Back office. Back office. You guys can say whatever you want to say to me. But I've built a successful business. I don't spend time sitting checking my back office or checking my beacon 24/7. I get my beacon, I put it out, I know what it's supposed to do, I measure the views, I measure the clicks, I measure the link. If it's not working, I message support and I get on it and I figure it out. I'm a problem solver, a beast. I go and get it, become the beast, right? Do I sit there and do I check my back office and worry about this and worry about leaders? Don't worry, they keep driving forward. If you want something bad enough, you'll figure out how to go and get it. You have every tool available to you. You have me right here. I will work my tail off for you. I will sit there and every single slot in that calendar is available for you to go ahead and take. I will commit to you after Thanksgiving until this week of Christmas right now to show you how serious I am about building this business with you, help you. My goal here is to set a new standard for people. I want to see new cream rise to the top. I want to see new faces take over the industry. I want to change the face of the industry. People may think I'm crazy, but I set big goals. We will have 3 opportunity calls every single week. I am consistent. We will have 3 opportunity calls every week. Invite your people, get them on. If you are unsure about the business, become a great inviter. If you don't know or feel like you don't know about the business, you should be on every single one, finding out about the business and how to present. You want to become a better presenter? Get on the calls. You want to become a better closer? Get on the calls. You want to become better? Get on here. Is that part of your income producing activity? It only is if you have people on there or guests on there, right? But you should be on there as part of your training too. We will have 3 calls, okay? Every single week. Make sure you're checking the group. Make sure you're checking the Facebook page after Thanksgiving that you can get your guest on. We'll do 1 in the morning and then at night as well. I implore you, I ask you, I will drive you out of your comfort zone to volunteer to be on those calls. You want people to recognize you. You want to step up. You want to be, there's somebody itching right now on the edge of their seat going, I'm going to make a difference here. I'm going to be the person I've never been in every other company. Get in there, volunteer and say, I'll give my testimony even if you're afraid. I'll tell you one thing that I am positive about is I will never leave you hanging. I will never let you be uncomfortable on camera. I know what that's like, and I will always pick up for you and never let you say anything wrong. Get in there, volunteer, and say, I can. The thing that has changed my business most, above all things, above every single thing, even keeping my ratio, are 3 words that I want you to adopt. Go and adopt them. Go post them. Go tag me in every damn thing. You have got to claim it. The 3 words are, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Whenever my diamond leader in another company said, can you hold this call? I said, yes, I can. Did I know exactly how to do a Google Hangout? No. Had no idea, but I was doing it. When he said, can you do this? I said, yes, I can. Who's going to go out and do that? I can, I can, I can. You become a yes, I can, and you will see results. Okay? Adopt the attitude of yes, I can. Okay? If you have anything else that you can do right now to change your life, is you have been given the opportunity to present a great sales aid to every single place on the planet, an advertising tool to everyone who's ever owned a small business or wanted to brand themselves. You have it. You have the gold. Okay? Offer it to them. Do not stand or make any decision in fear. Know that you can. I will believe in you. I will back you with the calendar, and I will back you at least 3 days a week, making sure that you have the opportunity to bring people and get them in front of the material. Okay? Does anybody right now, before this stuff drives me to my core. It's probably a side of me that a lot of you have not had the opportunity to see. But when I know that I know that I can help you build a business, I am positive that you will get results if you do the things that I'm telling you to do, right? I know that you can do it. So I need you guys to claim it. I know I may be a little scary right now. It's always one of the things that I say, but I will go to the depths of hell to help you guys build this business. I want to see new cream rise to the top. Get your positive pants on, get like this, and yes, I can. Okay, if you guys have any questions, feel free to shout them out. Thank you. Yeah, get it far. I know there's somebody off mute. Anybody want to add anything before we hop off here? Because I know some people got some income producing activities, because some of y'all are like, it's only 9:56 where I'm from. Anybody?
Thank you.
Oh, hi. You're welcome. That was so kind. Everybody have an idea of what they're going to do? Everybody
You
have
can
an
learn the ropes and I can do it.
Yes. I love I can do it.
Show me the ropes. I'll do it. Show
There
it.
you go. Get it, girl. You got it. You all have place that you can do. TJ, yes, you can. Margaret, yes, you can. Way to go. George, yes, you can. Jesse, yes, you can. Rock on. Ron, you got something to say? I see you unmuted. Sorry there, buddy.
No, it's okay. So this is something I find amazing in this conversation. I've learned to listen very closely. And what I'm hearing here is the language that's being used. And this is what I like about this so much. The language that's being used is sales language. How many times have we all been into a company that goes, oh, we're not salespeople. We're not salespeople. We're not salespeople. Because everybody's switched to that modem where they're going, well, I'm not good at sales. So what's happened is the training has switched to the thing about we're not salespeople. We're not salespeople. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. It's the fact of the matter. We have a sales tool. We're salespeople. We are salespeople. See, don't ask for this to get easier. Ask for yourself to get better.
For sure.
That's what it comes down to. You have to ask for yourself to get better. Why are we doing this? It's simple. They're giving away money, y'all. They're giving it away. If
somebody puts money on the table, I'm going to go pick it up.
I mean, if they're sitting out there at the corner and somebody's giving away $100 bills, are you getting in line? Or are you just going to, nah, not for me? You're going to get in line. Listen, this is what's important to know. They're giving away money. And it doesn't matter if they come in on 1 gem or 100. They count. Each one counts as one. You bring 4 people in on 1 gem, that's $100. Here's what she didn't say. You probably know this. It's paid daily through PayPal. Between now and the 24th of December, it's paid daily through PayPal. I don't know. How much did you want to spend on Christmas? I mean, really, how much did you want to spend? Okay, go get it. Go get it. It's free. It just takes a little work. Here's the bottom line. You're going to work anyway. You're going to work doing something anyway.
Yep.
Here's what I love about this company. I've been in a lot of well, not a lot, but I've been in a few companies. And what I know for a fact is every company I've ever been in has never paid me 100% of my 100% effort. Ever. It's never happened. And you're probably saying, what do you mean by that? Well, let me explain. Every company I've ever been in, when somebody comes in and joins a package for $1,300, they give me $750 in my organization. That's what I get paid on. What happened to the other $650 or $550? The company kept it. So I did not get paid 100% on 100% of my efforts. Here's different. If they're paying $49 a month, $49 goes into your genealogy, goes into your commissions that you get paid on every month. Whoa, that's different. I'm getting paid 100% for 100% of my efforts. Who come up with that great idea? Think about it. See, what's going to happen, it happens to everybody. There's going to be these little bright, shiny objects that come popping up. Every time you get, this is what kills me. I've seen this happen to so many good people. Good people. You're working, and it's kind of like that bamboo that you plant in the ground, and for the first 3 years, it never comes out of the ground. Then for the next 6 months, it goes 18 foot tall. So that's what's happening with you. You're working, you're getting ready, you're doing it. And I've seen it happen. Some bright, shiny object comes flying into your face. And you go, oh, wait. You start following it around. You just got pulled away from all the hard work you were doing when you were this close to your breakthrough. You almost had your breakthrough. I've seen people get pulled away right before they make it. And you can't get them back. You can't get them back. They're gone. And it's sad that it happens, but I've seen it happen so many times.
Hey, Kathy. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Cutting you off.
No, that's pretty much it. I mean, I just want everybody to understand what they're doing. They're giving this thing away. They're giving you money for Christmas. They're giving you things to make you better. And just remember this. If I have to say one thing for you to remember, don't ask for it to get easier. Ask for yourself to get better. That's all you have to do. Just get better. And do you get better by what? by doing. The more activity you do, the better you get. That's it for me.
Thanks, Ron. Kathy, you got something you want to add?
You know, I was thinking while I was listening to you, Cheryl and Ron, I think several of us on the phone have been through a couple either MLM or affiliate programs. And I just got to say, never, ever, ever have I seen a company that's willing to just give away money like this. It's just unbelievable. First, we have the simplest comp plan that there is. You look at the revenue, you look at what you earn. And then on top of that, we have, you know, for every 10, not just a month, but every 10 that you sign up, we get $250. And now what's happening with every 4 that you come up, that you get paid daily. I mean, there's just no other company out there doing it. And so we just have to do our due diligence, take advantage of it while it's right there. You know, this is not the time to slack up or lay back. This is the time to go and get it. Just go get it and put that money in your bank, and you will continue to do better and better and better every day. Because as you get that drive going, there will be no stopping you. Besides that, one last thing, it's fun. I have a blast doing this. I have a blast talking to people about the way they can improve their business, whether it be their customer volume and sales. So you're helping businesses do better, and you're helping your family as well. So that's all I can say, Cheryl. I just absolutely love it, and I will never, ever stop.
Right on. Thank you so much, Kathy. You guys, I'm going to let you guys go because we've been on here for about an hour. Feel free, post some stuff in the group, get people excited, put your positive pants on. We are going to go crush out the Christmas bonuses. We are going to do things and get the momentum and drive going inside of your business. Take a minute, decide at some of the income producing activities, really map out your hours and how long you are going to work and what you're going to do to change the face of your business today. You can literally go out there and get success right now. You just have to make the decision. Cheryl Coco, Master Trainer at Royaltie. What I have to say to you guys is I am super proud to be a part of this company, and I hope that you guys are too. Thank you so much for being here. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.